And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Sonny Gray.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. The pitch. On the corner for a strike, and we're underway. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Got it. Now one away.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Gray, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Now the 0-1. Out to center. Hauls it in for the out. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Christian Yelich in the box now. No balls and a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Got it, looking for the K. Brewers go down quietly. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium. And today's starter, Aaron Ashby. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The 1-0. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Nolan Arenado.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Brendan Donovan stands in now and watches strike 1. There's the swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
1 out, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. Hoskins takes it to the bag, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Demetrius Lewis. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Scoreless after 1. Back here in St. Louis, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Number 12, Rhys Hoskins.
The pitch. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. The wind and the pitch. And that skips into dirt. And he deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That is good.
Willie Adames stands in.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, hitting better than .350 this month.
Just missed. Gray, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. The wind to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Contreras on to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Now here's Jake Bauers. Fastball for a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. Donovan pulls it in on the run. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's Nolan Gorman.
St. Louis, the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Ashby back to work. And that's through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Dives, and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That's hard hit on the line. Yelich makes the play, and that is that. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Gray back to work. Late on that fastball. Sanchez measures 6 feet 2 inches. 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching run.
Here's the center fielder looking for his first big league hit right here. That one fouled off. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Next for Milwaukee, Aaron Ashby.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games. Oh, here's a chance to strike out the side right here with the pitcher at the dish. Just got to go right after this guy. Don't waste any pitches.
Swing and a miss.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is that. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in St. Louis, set for the bottom of the third, leading off Mason Wynn. The line of the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Number 91 in the box now. No balls and a strike. No outs. Runner on second. He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base.
That stolen base right there was all about the jump off the pitcher. He got a nice lead, timed him up perfectly, and was off to the races as soon as that pitcher went home. That's how you want to do it. That excites the entire team over there in the dugout.
Here comes a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it from his knees to throw. And they get the out. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Sonny Gray, batting with one down, takes a strike. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Stepping in, Brendan Donovan. Ground ball right side, finds his way through, base hit. Tag, and he's out at the plate. They limit the damage here.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Andrew Monasterio. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right-hander kick steals. Turned on, but foul wide of third. On the ground, right side. Boots it. Flips it behind his back.
Oh, he's saved.
Up next for the Walker, the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Arroyo. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. That's strike one.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Righty to the plate.
Nobody
out. Runner at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
its way to the corner. Lewis hustling after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking. One away.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Yelich at the dish. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Arenado snags it for the second out. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
First baseman.
Struck out swinging his first time. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying. No home runs so far. So trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Monasterio stands at second with 2 gone. The 1-0. Late on that fastball.
1-1. Two and one.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Man on second, 2 down. Wouldn't chase that time.
Full count.
Man at second. Swings and misses. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back. And the batter now, Demetrius Lewis. That to right. He's got it. One down. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The wind of the pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there. And gone. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Out to short. To first. And Contreras is retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And a swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. His 61st home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And now, Mason Wynn. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Left field, way back there. Back, gone. They go back-to-back. His 49th home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's the left fielder. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss as he was late that
No
time.
balls.
He
2
finds
strikes.
himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Here's a high chopper. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Out number 3. Back here at Busch Stadium. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Willie Adames. And a pitch. Foul ball there.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, center field. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 9, Jake Bauers.
So digging in, Jake Bauers. 0 for 1 so far. First offering, and it just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together. These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Here's the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings. Two outs.
Got it by him for the K. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 4-0. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's going to be Sonny Gray. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm, delivers into center. Nice grab on the run, and there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 1 for 2. On the ground. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
The batter, the center fielder,
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. Get a big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The batter, the right fielder.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Aaron Ashby gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Trevor McGill gets the ball now.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Runner at first with 2 away. Demetrius Lewis next up for the Cardinals. He's a guy who does it all. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. They get the force. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. The Cards leave 1, but they lead it 4-0. All set for the top of the 6th. Up now for Milwaukee, number 74.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Gray back to work. Late on that fastball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Righty delivers. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And here it comes. Got it looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The Brewers going with a pinch hitter. Sal Fraley looking to start something with 1 gone. And first offering is fouled off. This to center field. Donovan hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swings through that one for strike two.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Brewers nothing. New arm out of the bullpen, Elvis Peguero.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Peguero in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Gathers and throws to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Number 40,
Wilson Contreras. Next up for the Cardinals.
Nope, that's in.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Bryce Wilson up and loosening in the pen. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
That one ripped. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's going to be Mason Wynn.
Well, not sure you could say he fooled him with that first pitch changeup, but it did have him out on that front foot just enough. Well, I'll be interested to see how he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swings through that.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Man on second, 2 down. And they'll do it again. That one out to right. As this one sized up. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're in front 4-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Christian Arroyo.
The right-hander back to work. That misses.
That's a ball.
And that is ball one. The wide to kick the pitch. Down the line. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
The left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now it's Christian Yelich. Foul ball. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Lewis makes the catch. 2 away down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Hoskins.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there at the knees.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
2 outs. Hoskins pushes it foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses off the outside edge.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and two now. Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Bryce Wilson.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Now the left fielder. And he deals. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Sonny Gray. Next up for the Cardinals. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Redbirds down quietly. They lead 4-0. Ready to begin the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Gray into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
That's a little bit low. Ball. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. And the righty deals. Center field. Donovan moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 9, Jake.
Now it's the right fielder,
Bowers.
Jake Bowers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Brewers down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Cards leading by 4 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, out towards left center. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
2 outs, base is empty. Gary Sanchez will hit next. Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
That's the ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Brewers go down quietly. They trail it here 4-0. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Bobby Milner out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 55.
Joey Weimer, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing right field and batting 9. Number 28, Joey.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan.
The center fielder, Brendan Donovan.
As the lefty gets to work, in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
At the belt and fires. In the air, left field. Yelich should have it. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Demetrius.
So up next, Demetrius Lewis. And it's fouled away. Milner fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first, and they get the out.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
On the ground to short. Adames, the throw to first. That's the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, number 74.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And that will get out of play. 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One, 2 now. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now the right fielder, Joey Weimer, came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. And that's outside. 1-0.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one missed.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Now a mound visit coming, and with the reliever just beginning throwing out there in the bullpen, this should buy a little more time to get him loose. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sonny Gray will depart, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. Runner at first with no outs here. Fastball for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Man at first, one away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. That one the other way. Dive, and he's got it. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond to first.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. That one at triple digits. Here comes a pitch. In the air, right field. And that is foul. The Brewers down to their final strike.
Nope.
And that one missing low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a pitch. Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Man at second. Got him. And that'll do it.
Another